Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, Bashem Rakah Kodash. My name is Yakalba from Plantations Camp in Philly. This is 666 barcode. Probably going to name it something along those lines. You got movies, 666, Jack Reacher. You see it in the parking lot. Right there, you can watch the movie and see that. We got, this is From Beyond 1986. The house number for the mad scientists. And you can see it ascending. Somebody mentions that the numbers are ascending. All right. And this all has to do with the eventual implantable microchip. All right. That's Satan's number in the book of Revelation 13. Got Final Destination. I'll look this up. It's here. The main character gets onto the airplane. He looks at this, I believe, the door, and then looks down and sees one of those cargo cars, and the number on top of it is 666. And also beware 333s too. I believe that's just another way of saying 666. Yeah, Pulp Fiction, when he opens up the suitcase, it's a 666, and it's an off 6. It's in between 5 and 6. So you could say, well, that's just near about to be implemented. But 666, you can't open it up, I believe, when it's halfway. But maybe they didn't shoot it right, or they purposely did it halfway. All right, you decide, and it opens up the case. All right, on Pulp Fiction. What else we got? QR code warning. So his name is the inventor of the barcode is Joseph Norman, or Norman Joseph Woodland. Let that play. He invented the barcode in the Universal Product Code. I believe that's how you say it. Just a minute. Let's watch it.
Now, we all know it. The beep beep of shopping being scanned at the checkout is part of the soundtrack of everyday life. Today, the man who made this possible by inventing the barcode has died. Norman Woodland came up with the idea in a flash of inspiration in the 1950s, but it was fully 20 years before technology caught up and it could be used commercially. And when it did, it was this, a packet of chewing gum which in Ohio in 1974 became the first product ever scanned and sold. Norman Woodland's idea started life as a circle before being refined into the rectangle we all recognize. It was launched into America's shops in the late 1970s. Rectangle we all recognize. It was launched into America's shops. Recognize. It was launched into America's shops in the late 1970s. While 15 years later, it still baffled George Bush Sr.
You just cross this open place? Mm-hmm.
For everyone else, it is a part of modern life. 5 billion items are scanned every day. But the symbol has also permeated popular culture and is an inspiration for artists and designers.
So it's Norman Joseph Woodland. And you see our people back then, whenever this was released, 10 years ago. People are already tattooing on their bodies. Well, this is probably somebody put this. No, it's Channel 4 News. All right. So this was part of the news broadcast. All right. So he was baffled by the technology. This is technology of control. All right. This is Norman Joseph Woodland and Bernard Silver. All right, these are the inventors of the UPC. Now, I didn't know, maybe you probably didn't know either, that their university, which they went to or patented it at, was in Drexel Institute of Technology, which is in Philadelphia. Wallace Flint proposed an automated checkout system in 1932 using punched cards Bernard Silver and Norman Joseph Woodland, a graduate student. Okay, so he's a graduate student from Drexel Institute of Technology, developed a bullseye style code and applied for the patent in 1949. So Drexel University, and that's their symbol. Of technology, which is say in Philadelphia, that's on the west side of Market Street, like above 30th. I think it starts about 30th Street. It might be lower numbers too and higher numbers, but it's around there. 30, 32, 34, 35. Drexel University in Philadelphia. So that's the university you went to, and you can see their art. Science, industry, art, 1891, Drexel. Which Drexel means dragon, if I'm not mistaken. Ambition can't wait. All right. Let me see, where is he from? He's from Edgewater, New Jersey. He died at 91 years old in 2012. Oh, he's born in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Okay, so he's up here in the Northeast. All right. Alma mater, Drexel University in Philadelphia. All right, so this is the, I guess, the main inventor. Then you had the dude, Bernard Silver. All right. So, that's one of the Reddit 666. I'll put animation last. I'll put 666 movies. And this is different things that came up. So, next we got Revelation. Let me bring that up. Well, 666. Yeah, Chi Psi Stigma. Let Esau say it.
Strong's G 5516. Chi Psi Stigma. Chi Psi Stigma.
All right. Chi Psi Stigma. All right. I just re-uploaded another video on the Ivy Leaf of Dionysus, so you'll see that big E looking thing. All right. So it's not vain because it's the numbers everywhere. As Esau says, it's vain speculation. All right. And when you break it down, well, one of them is stigma. All right. A cross, which is a mark that's cut into the flesh. A prick. All right. So we know that this Chi Psi Stigma is going to be something that's in your flesh. All right. So this is a number that's attached to the charagma. All right. It's a recognition of ownership. Incised, punched. Yeah. For recognition of ownership, so we know a scar, a service, so we know that it's a physical thing. All right, just watch the Ivy Leaf of Dionysus video that precedes this video. It's a re-upload from April this year, 2023. All right, stamp their master, commander, branded, or prick cut in their bodies indicated that master or general they belong to. All right, because this whole thing is about control, about ownership. So when the elite, the world's governments impose that charagma, that stigma, all right, it's a sign of ownership. You're going to be put in slavery. You're owned by the elite, the so-called Illuminati. All right, for recognition of ownership. So that's what the charagma goes back to. Recognition of ownership, mark branded upon horses. Let's get the charagma. So charagma goes back to corrects. Charagmatas, charagmatai. And it goes back to stigma. All right. It's a symbol of ownership. Recognition for ownership. All right. Stizo. A prick. stigma. So you're basically cattle. All right. So if you take that mark, you are the property of the elite, the Edomites, so-called Illuminati. It says, and there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods. So you also relinquishing your power and calling Esau God. All right. See how these are so similar? Stigma and charagma, charax, mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist. All right, which is a body of Caucasian Edomite men. All right, and they're all little hat J, Khazar J's. The mark branded upon horses, things carved, sculpture, graven work. All right, as a badge of servitude. All right. You have articles. Why the barcode will always be the mark of the beast. This is Wired.com. I don't know what they're saying. They might be being sarcastic or whatever. So, but what I learned was the barcode on the end is a 6. The middle is a 6, and the end is a 6. All right. Now they can easily just change the meaning of this up and change what the lines mean and all that. But no, originally, that's what it meant. All right. 6 on the outside, 6 in the middle, and 6 in the end. All right. And then you see it. You know, they throw it in their movies, they throw it in their animation and their products. So we know that Esau is very crafty. He moves around so you can't find him. All right, or if you're not looking, it'll be difficult to keep track. All right, Joe Woodland. It's Norman Joseph Woodland. All right, and then they did this abbreviation shit. All right, it's Norman. His name Norman Joseph Woodland. He says he developed the format which became the ubiquitous universal product code of the labeling and checkout stands. All right. Born in Atlantic City, New Jersey, September 6, 1921. All right. Go back through the movies. Final Destination, year 2000. And when the plane blows up, that's remember the towers, planes, allegedly flew into the World Trade Centers in 2001. What month did this movie come out? Maybe summertime or something like that. Let's see. Looking it up. So it came out about a year before the towers fell. Let's see, it's not saying. Let's see, put release date. And it says March 17th, 2000. March 17th, 2000. All right. All right, so Drexel University, 666. Coincidence that is Satan's number also in the Book of Revelation. Let's see. I'll put in 666 barcodes. This is Snoops.com. Claim the infamous number 666 appears in all barcodes. And of course, they try to debunk it, Hidden 666 barcodes. I had a video here I wanted to show real quick. This guy. Just let him speak. He just gives you information, that's all.
About why Hobby Lobby refuses to use any barcodes is the conspiracy that every barcode contains a hidden 666. So every barcode is really just communicating two things, a manufacturer code and a product code. And those two numbers are always bookended by a spacer symbol, here, here, and here, two vertical lines with a single space between them. And because the barcode for the number 6 also kind of is just two vertical lines with a space between it, conspiracy theories in the 80s really latched onto the idea that every barcode has a hidden 666.
I believe that's how you break it down. That's always a 6. Let's just see if that's always a 6. Now again, they can just change the shit, so I'm not. See, yeah, that's supposed to be a 6. Let me 1, 2, 3. That's a 6, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a 6. So, his ways are movable, so they can't just not know them. So, don't be surprised if he start trying to change shit around. But yeah. Can we go?
One of the theories about why Hobby Lobby refuses to use any barcodes is the conspiracy that every barcode contains a hidden 666. So every barcode is really just communicating two things, a manufacturer code and a product code. And those two numbers are always bookended by a spacer symbol, here, here, and here, two vertical lines with a single space between them. And because the barcode for the number 6 also kind of is just two vertical lines with a space between it, conspiracy theories in the 80s really latched onto the idea that every barcode has a hidden 666. But it's really not hard to find this number in anything if you're really...
Right, it's not pronounced va, it's pronounced wa. Alright, he said va, no, it's wa. The 6th letter of the Hebrew alphabet is wa. He pronounces it wrong. Well, he's just an entertainer, it looks like. Or he gives him from, I don't know his channel, so.
Really looking for it.
You could have here in Hebrew 666 on the can.
Like when websites first came out, people noticed that they all begin with www, which that letter comes from the Hebrew letter vav, which is the 6th letter of the alphabet, as the Monster Energy.
Yeah, there you go. 666. Yeah, just a convenient coincidence. World Wide Web. But he could have named it something else. I don't know. But again, this number was ordained, in heaven to give Esau this number. So you're going to have convenient coincidences that are going to converge perfectly, because this is ordained in heaven. Meaning Yahweh Shai created this prophecy under the the blueprint of the Father Yahweh. So Chai, Ksai, stigma. All right, we went over stigma already. Barcode. So you got 6 in the end, 6 in the middle, 6 in the beginning, 6 in the middle, 6 in the end. All right. So again, they can twist these numbers around to make it mean whatever they wanted to mean, but originally, that's how it was. It was a 666, and then how he explained it, if I'm not mistaken, that was that means that's how it's a 6. All right, I'm sure there's other theories out there too, but they're pretty similar, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so I'll leave that there for you. Norman Joseph Woodland, one of the creators of the Universal Product Code. All right, he embedded 666 within the code, and that is conveniently Satan's number in the book of Revelation. All right, that's So hope you edified. Shalom.